Hi world! So this video is about biodiversity, and I guess for starters, what is biodiversity? Let me give you a definition. Biodiversity is lots of different kinds of cute, fluffy, and not cute, fluffy living things. So that includes animals, plants, you name it. Basically, biodiversity is all about having as many of these, and yeah, even these, as possible. So what's the big deal about biodiversity? Why do we need so many different animals? Some random bird dies on the other side of the world. Do you really need to care? In reality, each one is an important part of someone's life, even if you don't know it. Take earthworms, for example. Kind of gross, I know, but they're so important, and not just for fishing either. They have uses other than ours. If we didn't have these little buggers crawling around in the soil, we would have a much harder time growing anything. I mean, seriously, like, look around. All this stuff, hard to grow without earthworms. They actually recycle the dirt that they eat, making it rich in nitrogen and other minerals that plants need to grow, as well as creating little tunnels in the ground, allowing water to run deep into the earth. Perfect for healthy crops like these. The real question is, what do these animals have to do with the environment? Well, the changes the planet is experiencing, like the melting of polar ice, or the trash accumulating in the ocean, it's all really affecting biodiversity in a big way. In 2013 alone, 3 species were officially declared completely extinct. 3! This little lizard, the Cape Verde giant skink, gone. This adorable cat, the Formosan clouded leopard, gone, dead, extinct. And this crazy weird fish, the Sothio madtom, dead, gone forever. Other animals are living in conditions like these. Pretty sad, right? And when we end up with wild animals in cities, you know there's a problem. These bighorn sheep are just hanging out in a park. Who wants to play? I'm sure they'd love to give you a lift up to the top of the rock climbing wall with their horns. And no, elephant, you will not fit on that motorcycle. Do you even have a license? And this is definitely not how monkeys are supposed to get around. This is how monkeys are supposed to get around. So who cares? You, or at least you should. Because with the loss of biodiversity, we'll be losing some seriously cool creatures and some totally awesome plants. For example, the slow loris, is this thing cute or what? I mean, seriously, look at those eyes. Or everyone's favorite, the three-toed sloth. So basically, a lot of biodiversity loss is all completely because of us. Are you feeling guilty yet? That said, what can you do to help? Because there is a lot you can do to help. Step 1, showing that you care. Spreading awareness. Just, making small steps yourself. Step 2, join groups that support the cause. There are hundreds in the country and tons more internationally. So step 3, don't buy souvenirs that are made out of bone, horn, fur, animal parts, especially of endangered animals. That's pretty self-explanatory. You don't really need it. That animal probably could have used it. Step 4, buy sustainably harvested wood, paper, the food you eat, especially of fish. Try and get things that are harvested sustainably and that aren't trying to harm the animal populations. Step 5, use smart landscaping. Utilize native plants. Seriously, we don't need tropical plants in Southern California. It's really hard to take care of them here. I'm looking at you, USC. Step 6, your 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle. Add in composting, and most of your waste is taken care of. There are very few things you can't get rid of in one of those 4 ways. And lastly, step 8, which is protecting your local green areas. I know the Macy's really needs that extra parking lot, and it's a pain in the butt to go there, but I think the animals need the trees and the grass a little bit more to be their homes. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you learned some things about biodiversity. Stay tuned for the next video in this series, which is all about biodiversity representation in media, mostly movies, but also artwork. And thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.